gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Loanhead Gala. You might be wondering why we're here. Well, we wonder ourselves sometimes. But basically what happened is, just over 12 months ago, we got a call from a member of the council to say they'd unearthed, or doing some excavation work here, they'd uncovered what appeared to be a gigantic egg. Now, me being really clever, I thought to myself, that's something special, that, isn't it? Now, I am actually very clever at professor. My name is Professor Flint, and I call my friend Dr. Stone. And you could make up that name of that cartoon, people now. We could be the Stone Flints. Yeah. But anyway, so I give him a ring because he's a lot cleverer than me, although it's very hard to surprise, but you, surprisingly or not, he is a bit more than me, and believe it or not, I was an ugly baby. Anyway, basically, I called you about this egg, and you come to look at it, didn't you?
I did.
He came and he had a look at this egg, and he said, that's something really special. I said, well, I thought so myself. And so, you tested it, didn't you?
I did. We did an MRI scan.
An MRI? What?
Yes, would you like me to tell them about it?
Would you like him to tell you about it? Well, it would be a lot quicker if he doesn't. Yeah, right. Tell him. Yeah, tell him. Go on.
Okay.
I'll not interrupt you. You tell him.
Very well.
Yeah. He's going to tell you now, without any. He'll know. He knows what he's going to do now. Tell him. Tell him. Go on.
Good afternoon.
But start right when I told you. Start at that bit. Yeah.
I'm starting.
Yeah. He's going to start now. Right.
Right.
This is worth hearing, I can tell you, isn't it?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. As you know, I am Dr. Paul Stone. I'm Emeritus Professor of Paleontology at Ohio State University. And whilst I still guest lecturer there, I was actually down in Borneo, hoping to find some previously undiscovered species of dinosaur. It was then that the professor contacted me and told me he had found what appeared to be a dinosaur egg. Yeah. I thought the chances of that were almost impossible.
I've got it here.
Would
you like to see it? Shut up, show me. Yeah.
Right. So I asked the professor to email me some photographs of this egg, and on doing that, I must confess he did seem
that for an egg.
to have what appeared to be an intact and preserved dinosaur egg.
Have a look at that then, eh?
The professor has a very expensive. He's got a very expensive laboratory in which he normally deals with zoo animals, so there's a lot of very good equipment in there. I asked him would he then put the egg into an incubator, not because I expected anything to happen, that would be rather ridiculous, but purely and simply with a chance of preserving any DNA that may be in the egg for future research purposes. I then flew back to the professor's laboratory. I think it was about 3 days later, something like that. The egg actually seemed to be growing. Now, I don't know what the gestation period is of a dinosaur egg because they vary so much, but also I'm an expert on dinosaurs but the fossilized type, not living dinosaurs. And so what I did, I was quite amazed to find that that gestation period turned out to be 12 months.
No, it was a year. Yeah, I measured it, yeah.
Great.
What a calendar.
Great, well, yeah, yes indeed. And I'm proud to say that the professor and I, and the use of your very wonderful laboratory,
it's good,
we actually hatched a baby dinosaur 6 months ago.
Yeah, would you like to see him? Yeah! No, we're not doing it for 3. That's what we must have British League if we're playing to 3.
No, that's an egg, that's
would
just...
Would you like to see the dinosaur? Not dinosaur. This lady, too much iron room.
No, it's an egg. It can't open.
Yeah, we can. The shop's open after. Yeah. It's open! Behind me? You think we're the Chuckle Brothers?
There's nothing behind me.
Behind me? You've got to look behind.
Look behind. I've just looked behind. There's nothing there.
I can see.
What? There's nothing there. I've looked all around here and there's nothing.
No, there's nothing there. No, you must tell us if you see it though, won't you? Well, he says that he will. Yeah.
Okay, out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what led to the extinction of the majority of dinosaurs?
Yeah, too much haggis.
No, so Professor. Anyone at all? Any idea?
That man there at the front.
Yes.
Oh, that man up there. We've got green.
Right, well let me tell you. The biggest theory that proves to be the most likely thing is a meteorite, which is established as being approximately 6 miles wide, travelling at 42,000 miles per hour, and it impacted off the coast of Mexico at a place called Chicxulub. This is why we call it the Chicxulub event or the Chicxulub crater. The crater that was made by that meteorite measured 110 miles in diameter. Now that's quite incredible. And I will be asking to see who's listening. Okay? So, 42,000 miles per hour, 6 miles wide, creates a crater 110 miles in diameter off the south coast of Mexico, a place called Chicxulub. Okay? That's good.
Yeah.
Right. Can anyone guess what kind of dinosaur ours is?
Yeah, have a guess.
Yes.
Oh, man, look at it bouncing.
Go on.
Yeah.
Used to have a velociraptor.
Right, well, how shall I get him out? Shall I get him?
That'd be a good dinosaur in there, that's right.
Stop the noise, I can't get a word in here.
Why are you all shouting?
You've missed something on. There must be something there what you've not mentioned. Has he not mentioned it?
I don't know.
I know. Shall I get the baby dinosaur to come out? Yeah, how shall I do that?
We need to tempt him out with
Tempt him out with food. Food always works. Right, I'll have a look.
Okay.
Hang on.
Right, okay, so you've guessed a velociraptor.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Here we go! Come on! Come on! That's fun.
I don't think you're going to have much luck with that, Professor, I'm afraid.
What do we need?
Well, you need some meat on it, don't you?
Meat, we need meat. Fresh meat.
Fresh meat, good idea, fresh meat.
Something.
Right, now, I knew that when we hatched our dinosaur, I knew it was a carnivore because you can tell by those teeth. And what we did at first, we fed it on, if you like, a liquidized meat, almost a meat milkshake. And then we started getting it onto solids. So I guess now's a good time that if any children
I've got it.
Right.
That's it. That's fresh.
Okay, so if any children are bad to behave,
That is fresh meat
leave them
for you.
alone.
That is as fresh as you can get. Yeah, that butchers don't mess about down there, does it?
You can't do that, Professor. What are
I'm
you doing?
telling everybody this pizza is meat.
It's a severed arm, Professor.
I got it from a second-hand shop.
I am sorry. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
That lady's laughing. Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do apologise for what you've just witnessed. Obviously, we wouldn't normally do anything like that, but we did. Right. Well, that's the Professor, yes.
That's me, yeah, you're right.
That's the Professor. No, the Professor who got the dinosaur out.
Yeah, I could have had a look in the back of it.
What? I don't know. They keep saying, look over here, there's nothing over here. Right, listen, they're telling me to look over here. You're telling me to look over there. Why?
Over here, I think.
Yes.
You said the egg in the box. Yeah, it's over there.
Over here.
Yeah.
Oh, look over here.
It's them toys that we're selling.
What? There's nothing there.
I'll contact, I'll see what he's like, I'll try and get him out.
Good. Now then, as I was saying before, our food bill is quite extortionate, so if you do have any children that are badly behaved and you'd like to help us out, just leave them behind. Again, that would be wonderful. Now, in today's litigious society, I do have to say this. If you put your hands near his mouth, you may lose those digits. So keep your hands away from his mouth, but also watch that tail. That is what made the raptors a very good hunting animal. That tail is a counterbalance for the body. Okay? What a lot of people don't know is the speed that raptors do. Okay, you've heard of Usain Bolt, haven't you? Yes? Hello? All old hands and contact the living. Come on. You've heard of Usain Bolt? Yeah. Right. Now he can run 25, 30 miles.
Hang on!
What?
He's in a bad mood. Oh, I don't want to come out now. He's done to me.
We'll have to cancel.
Cancel. Sorry, you don't want to see him now, do you?
Yep.
Not in a bad mood.
No, I'm sorry.
But hang on. He might bite me and tear me apart. You wouldn't like to see that, would you? Yes!
No. Ladies and gentlemen.
Nice. What's over here?
Right, I'm really sorry. No, there is no point in shouting. It's too dangerous to bring him out.
It might do now.
What?
I'll go and see if I can get it.
Hang on. Let's just clear this up legally. Let's just clear this up legally.
I've never done that.
Excuse me, sir. Knowing the day, could we just have some quiet? I need to ask a very important question.
Shut it, yes.
Excuse me, sir. Knowing how dangerous this dinosaur is, would you be quite willing for it to come out, knowing those dangers? Ladies and gentlemen, the newly appointed Health and Safety Officer of Loanhead Park has agreed it's all right for us to bring a dinosaur out. So if you do have any problems, please see him. Okay, now that's that sorted. So, going back to what made raptors absolutely superb. Now listen, we don't tend to call them raptors, we call them Dromaeosaurus, which derives from the Latin of running lizard. Okay, so remember that. Dromaeosaurus derives from the Latin of running lizard. Now, when these attack you, they have no fear. They will attack anything, any size. It doesn't matter whether it's Brontosaurus, T-Rex, Giganticus, it doesn't make any difference, they have no fear. And they will attack as a group, anything from 2 to 6 as a small feature. When they, let's say you're a Brontosaurus, if you imagine 6 raptors on your back, you're looking at 200 tons. And they would be tearing away at your flesh with those teeth and those claws. You would hope that you would be dead before you hit the ground, because the rest of the pack, which could number up to 60, would then move in to eat the rest of you. So that would be your hope, that you were dead before you hit the ground. All right, how are you doing, Professor? We've got a bit of squeak, I do apologise for that. Oops, I think we're in business here. Yes, yeah, I think we're in business. Oh, goodness me. Right. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We've managed to tease him out, which is was quite good. What's that tail? I did warn you about the tail. I did warn you. And keep those hands away from his mouth as well. Right, then we seem to be doing quite well there, which is really good. He's just getting to know you, ladies and gentlemen, so please don't make any sudden movements. We don't want to shock him, do we? By the way, our raptor is more on the European side of the world. We have measurements from the Utah salt flats about the running speed of their raptors, but much smaller, much smaller. Oh, be careful. Well, he seems to be doing all right at the moment, so that's rather good. I will just tell you something rather funny, by the way. Most people think that paleontologists are very boring people, and they're not. Okay. I was working in the professor's laboratory one day, and I actually put the music on, and it was meatloaf. Okay, nothing wrong with meatloaf, love it. But unfortunately our dinosaur didn't. And it did thousands upon thousands of pounds worth of damage. You know, so I think what I'm trying to say to you is, should you find a dinosaur egg, should you hatch it, whilst it's growing, whatever you do, please don't play meatloaf. I think that's fair enough warning, isn't it? Oops, goodness me. Oh, goodness me. Yes. Oh, the dinosaur is great, isn't it? Yes.
The baby one!
Well, he's slightly more than a baby now. He's obviously to his teens, really. Now, the only thing we need to look out for is when he gets that kind of malevolent look in his eye, because that means he's probably looking for his next meal. So we do have to be careful. Yes, indeed. I remember playing some music, don't you? Yes. I remember we played some music out in the paddock, and knowing what happened with the meatloaf thing, I voted never to play that again. So we just put something that had a nice little bit of a tempo to it. And amazingly enough, we found our dinosaur began to dance. With a bit of luck, it'll happen again. This is that very piece of music. I think this is marvellous. So not only have you seen the only dinosaur in Loanhead, you've seen the only dancing dinosaur in Loanhead. It's quite incredible. And he seems to be enjoying himself. Keep an eye on that tail. Very dangerous. If you feel like dancing, just join in, it's fine. provided no damage is done. And we also have the B4 robot, which you can have photographs around the side here in a short moment, okay? So I'd just like to thank you all for coming to watch the Jurassic Experience here now. We will be selling some souvenirs of the show, should you like to purchase any.